or I get a girl number, or, you know what I'm saying, a girl at the studio. Just know my baby mama don't care.
Request, man. Stop hitting me and giving me my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son. Think I ain't spoke to my son? Think I ain't told my son, his mama, and his grandmamas? His ass going to prison. If you goddamn keep that shit up, his ass going to prison. Ain't no way around it. Ain't nothing I'm gonna be able to do about it.
King Harris's cousin just got exposed for allegedly selling that leaked tape to blogs. And what should have stayed private has now turned into a full-blown family war shaking the whole Harris household. T.I.'s son is stuck at the center of one of the biggest hip-hop scandals in years, and the wildest part? His own blood might be the one who betrayed him. Overnight, King went from flexing his lifestyle online to being the face of chaos, with his name splashed across gossip pages, TikTok, Reddit, Instagram, you name it. The second that tape surfaced, the internet flipped upside down. This wasn't some blurry screenshot or rumor. Nah, it was a full-on video that spread like wildfire everywhere. The clip showed King in a private moment that fans did not expect, and it clashed heavy with the tough image he'd been pushing. Some people tried to defend him, saying it's his life, his business, but the majority, they clowned him, calling his whole persona fake. And once the memes hit, there was no stopping it. The damage was done. But here's where it gets nastier. Word on the street is that video didn't leak by accident. People started pointing fingers at King's own cousin, accusing him of passing the tape around and cashing out with the blogs. If that's true, this isn't just messy, it's straight betrayal. Fans are saying jealousy, greed, and long-standing family beef fueled the whole thing. Some even believe the cousin had been sitting on those receipts for months, waiting for the perfect time to drop the bomb and drag the Harris name through the mud. King never really got the chance to speak out about all this, but from the outside, his situation looks messy and personal. He's stuck in family drama, broken trust, and trying to figure out his own lane while the whole world is watching. But one thing's for sure, the fallout from that leaked tape was ugly. T.I. was reportedly furious. Whispers even started that T.I. went as far as disowning his own son, while Tiny was caught in the middle trying to keep the family from exploding. The Harris perfect image was crumbling in real time. And honestly, some fans say the cracks started way before this, back when the baby drama first hit. That's when blogs began questioning if the child King proudly posted everywhere was even his. Word spread that King himself had asked for a DNA test behind the scenes, and people were side-eyeing him heavy, like, if you're so sure, why ask for the test? Then came the bomb. Reports claimed the results showed the baby wasn't his. That rumor took off like wildfire. Influencers, podcasts, and so-called internet detectives dug up old pics, zoomed in on screenshots, and tried to prove their point. Every smiling picture King posted with his son suddenly looked staged to the internet, and the scandal just spiraled nastier and nastier. But King wasn't backing down. He clapped back by flooding his socials with pics of his baby boy, pointing out the resemblance and shutting down the haters. Even his sister Sonique jumped in, defending him and clowning the blogs for pushing lies. Still, the whispers wouldn't stop. That messy narrative of King doesn't even know if he's the father was too juicy for people to drop. And just when things couldn't get crazier, T.I. himself reportedly jumped in, accusing King's baby mama of faking the DNA test. That move threw gasoline on an already raging fire. That whole mess left Nana embarrassed and crushed, with fans questioning what her real motives were. Was she trying to save face, or was she hiding something way deeper? Things got even wilder when King himself admitted his relationship with Nana wasn't exactly traditional. He straight up told people she doesn't care if he dates other women, hinting at some kind of open setup. That revelation had the internet clowning him even harder, calling the whole situation toxic from day one. Through it all, King tried to stand tall as a dad. He kept posting moments with his son, showing that no matter what people said, he was still present. But by then, the damage was done. Between the leaked tape and the baby drama, King's name was already being dragged through every blog and gossip page. And on top of that, T.I. and Tiny had their own mess piling up that looked impossible to fix. On one side, you had T.I. staying quiet but clearly fuming, throwing shade without even saying much. But when King got into more trouble and even landed arrested, T.I.'s patience finally snapped. Word is, he went full nuclear, disowning his son and even kicking him out of the house. That's cold-blooded energy right there. Meanwhile, Tiny was stuck in the middle, trying to hold it all together. She couldn't just sit back and watch T.I. go that hard on their child, so she stepped in, speaking up for King, and even filing for divorce after saying T.I.'s actions crossed the line. The Harris household was officially split in two. T.I. on one side, fire and silence, and Tiny on the other, trying to pick up the broken pieces. And King, he wasn't the only one trapped in that storm. The other kids are stuck right in the middle, 7 children in this blended family, and the tension is off the charts. The drama is so public that fans are treating it like a live reality show, refreshing their feeds non-stop, dissecting every post, every comment, and even comparing it to those raw, unfiltered VH1 days. Zuni even jumped in, saying the family interactions are still going and she's bracing herself for even more gritty truths to come. But here's the real kicker. While the internet is eating all this up, nobody really knows who leaked that tape that set everything on fire. The streets are buzzing that it was King's own cousin. And if that's true, it wasn't about thrills, it was about money, clout, and cashing in while King took the humiliation. That betrayal cut deep. The trust between King and his cousin shattered instantly, and it only widened the cracks already breaking the Harris dynasty apart. On one side, you've got T.I.'s silence, on the other Tiny playing peacemaker, and right in the middle, the cousin scandal making everything 10 times worse. At this point, it's less like a family and more like a primetime drama unraveling in front of millions. Raw, messy, and impossible to look away from. The only question left is, how far does this betrayal really go? And are there even more dark secrets hiding behind those closed doors? Insiders say this whole thing was no accident. Jealousy, money, clout, or years of family beef boiling over into public view. Whatever the reason, betrayal from blood hits harder than anything from the outside. Whether King's cousin really flipped on him or not, one thing's clear: King vanished. He went ghost on socials, no posts, no updates, just silence, leaving his followers wondering, is he laying low to heal or plotting his next move? But it wasn't just King taking hits from this scandal. Ever since that cousin drama dropped, the Harris family has been in full-on meltdown mode, and the internet's got front-row seats. Tiny, usually the one holding it all together, reportedly filed for divorce after T.I. disowned King over the legal mess and public scandals. Word is she's been emotional, trying to juggle holding the family down while her marriage falls apart at the same time. Picture it! She's carrying her son's drama, the family's shattered reputation, and her own heartbreak all at once. Meanwhile, T.I. is on that silent but furious wave. He's kept his mouth shut publicly, but insiders say he's a storm of heartbreak, anger, and frustration brewing underneath. And when King got slapped with that 5-year sentence, that's when his emotions exploded. Family loyalty, legacy, pride, all clashing at once. Online fans are glued to every second. Social media detectives are dissecting every post, every screenshot, every emoji, like it's a new episode of a reality show dropping live. And honestly, it is. While the world eats it up, Tiny's left being the glue for the blended family, trying to shield the younger kids from the chaos while still holding back her own breakdown. 7 kids in the mix, and she's out here fighting to keep the whole house from crumbling. It's rough. Everybody's scrambling to figure out where they stand, who they can trust, and how to survive the tension without sparking more chaos. The kids are stuck in the middle too. Growing up in a blended family is already complicated, but now they're forced to deal with public parental drama, endless online chatter, and gossip blogs dissecting their every move. The pressure is insane. Fans are even speculating about sibling alliances, trying to guess who's taking whose side, which just piles on more tension. Tiny's peacekeeping vibes keep clashing with T.I.'s low-key rage, and every little disagreement gets blown up online. To the audience, it feels like a reality show playing out in real time. Except here, the stakes are family, loyalty, trust, and reputation. For fans, it's addictive. Every post, every subtle vibe check becomes another clue in the puzzle. And even though King barely posts anymore, he's still the lightning rod in all of this. The spark that set the whole internet ablaze. His past moves get dissected, his future debated, and the betrayal constantly rehashed. Whether he's silent or not, King is the name fueling the drama. But if you think the Hess family saga is shocking, remember, they're not the only ones. Celeb dynasties like the Kardashians have dealt with custody wars, betrayals, and public confessions that turned into binge-worthy storylines for fans. Same vibes apply here with King, T.I., and Tiny. The only difference? This one feels raw, unfiltered, and way too real. Every move is under a microscope, and the audience has front row seats to the chaos. And this ain't just some reality show storyline. Paternity disputes and family betrayal in the celebrity world show exactly how messy things get when fame collides with personal life. Think Eddie Murphy, Kourtney Kardashian, even Jay-Z. When DNA tests and paternity scandals go public, it's always the same circus. King's paternity mess slid right into that pattern. Legal drama, leaked clips, and non-stop social media detectives turning it into the perfect storm for clicks and conversation. Fans eat up those "who's the daddy" stories, and King's situation had all the ingredients to go viral. But the real weight here is the betrayal. This isn't just outsiders stirring the pot, it's family, cousins, siblings, even close relatives flipping on each other for money, clout, or just straight jealousy. That's the part that stings the most. King's cousin allegedly leaking tapes to blogs fits the exact pattern of Hollywood's ugliest storylines, blood turning on blood. And fans love that angle because it cuts deeper than any outsider could. In hip-hop and Hollywood, it's the same cycle. Trust gets shattered, somebody profits off family chaos, and the public can't look away. King's drama might sound too wild to be true, but it follows a formula fans recognize. And that's exactly why it feels so real online. Now check this. The reality show parallels are obvious. The Harris clan already had history on VH1, so audiences are primed to see every fight, every rumor, every shady post as an episode. Fans treat every cryptic caption or viral argument like breaking news, fueling the fire nonstop. And this ain't just entertainment. It's interactive chaos. Social media detectives are piecing together timelines, zooming into screenshots, and replaying leaked clips like it's their full-time job. Same energy you see with the Kardashians or other celebrity dynasties. Fans aren't just watching, they're dissecting, theorizing, and hyping every new twist like they're part of the show themselves. Beyond all the online hype, this story hits a deeper cultural nerve, because nothing cuts harder than family betrayal. That's why people lock into these scandals so heavy. They touch on real emotions like trust, loyalty, greed, and jealousy. These are timeless themes, whether it's Hollywood feuds, historic family rivalries, or hip-hop beefs. It's the same pattern every time. Someone close turns on you for gain, the fallout explodes in public, and suddenly the world can't look away. King Harris's leaked tape saga hits all those beats, which is exactly why it resonates, even if parts of it sound too wild to be real. But this ain't just drama for drama's sake. It shows the pressure of fame, how celebrity life magnifies personal issues, and how social media turns private pain into a global spectacle overnight. Every leak, every rumor, every betrayal, it all gets magnified. Tiny fighting to hold the family together, T.I. simmering in silence, King caught right in the middle. Every move is amplified because the internet is watching like it's their own personal reality show. The Harris chaos has become a full case study in what happens when family loyalty is tested, private battles spill out online, and the court of public opinion takes control. And even though this saga is full of speculation, it falls right into that familiar framework of celebrity drama. Betrayal, paternity doubts, legal threats, social media chaos. It's the cycle fans know too well. The one that keeps audiences hooked, drives blogs crazy, and turns family conflict into a cultural moment. So what do you think? Are you Team King, Team T.I., or Team Tiny? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, share this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.